God's blessings to you from our parish family at St. Simon of Cyrene, with our ministry sites at St. Mark Porus and St. Agatha. For this reflection on the scriptures for this coming Ascension Sunday, for your spiritual nourishment and encouragement. Before we begin, let's just take a moment to recognize God's presence in each of us and to give thanks for all of our blessings. My friends, the gospel for this coming Ascension Sunday presents us with Jesus meeting his disciples for the very last time. Remember, in the Gospel of John, Mary Magdalene encounters the risen Lord in the garden, where his body rested in the tomb. He instructs her to tell them he is risen and to meet him on the mountain of Transfiguration, where he will instruct them on his directive to them for when he leaves them. Listen to Jesus' final words to them in Matthew 28. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always until the end of the age. We think these are words just spoken over 2,000 years ago, directed to those disciples. But they are meant for all of us who claim not just the name Christian, but true discipleship in the Lord. First, he tells us, go. He wants us to be active in being bearers of the good news to all who are hungering for the basics of life, thirsting for meaning and purpose. He encourages us at every age to bring our uniqueness and our gifts to help others come to know the love of Christ. As we say in our parish at the end of Mass, which also means to be sent, thanks be to God, and let us be church after church. Then he tells us, go make disciples. Yes, we make disciples by attracting them to the presence of Jesus alive in us through our actions, and when it feels natural to do so, through our words, which express that the reason we do what we do is because we have been touched by the love of Christ. Then Jesus tells us to go and baptize others. Now, we may say that the only ones who can baptize are priests and deacons, but in reality, we all can baptize. We baptize others with the outpouring of our presence by listening and accompanying them through difficult times with our compassion, our tears of joy, and our tears of forgiveness. We baptize others, we pour out our souls about how we got through difficult times as encouragement that they too will make it through their crosses to get to resurrection and renewed lives. We baptize when we lay our hands in blessing on someone, touching their hearts and eliciting tears of comfort through which they're baptized into new life. And finally, Jesus tells us to go and teach with our actions, our words, to teach that everyone, absolutely everyone, has a God-given purpose in life, that every one of us can add value to the world. And here's the kicker, church. We are never alone in doing this. Remember Jesus' final words, and behold, I'm with you always until the end of the age. On behalf of the Catholic Christian family here at St. Simon of Cyrene Parish, I want to invite you to join us this coming Sunday for our Masses at 9 a.m. at St. Agatha and 11 a.m. at St. Martin Porus. Both services led by our contemporary gospel choir. The services will be live streamed and available for your viewing afterward online as well. We encourage your participation in our community prayer and thanksgiving. Please take the time to share this video with others. It's a great way for you to evangelize. And thank you for all the ways that you continue to allow the Lord to work through you, with you, and in you. And in all things, my friends, be blessed.